The AI image generation tools like Dall-e2, Midjourney, Dream Studio, are they a joke? Using the lexica.art website, we can have a peek of AI-generated images and artwork, so let's have a look. To be honest, the images look a bit absurd and some of them are even hilarious. Or just too crazy for words. The artwork are pretty cool though. So, are the AI-generated images a joke? Well, in the current state, they are indeed a joke, and there are a couple of reasons for that. The images generated look convincing at the first look, but this is only because of our brain. The brain applies a core object recognition, and our brain's visual recognition system filters the errors and even corrects them within a fraction of a second. Because the generated images are so recognizable, we are convinced that it looks genuine. We see what our brains expect us to see. In a sense, these images are the next level optical illusions, which abuse our recognition system. Only when we look closer and start focusing on the details, they start become hilarious or unnatural. This argument does not apply that much for artwork, as we recognize it is an artwork and change our expectation. This is why most of the artwork looks amazing, but there is a catch here. Which brings me to the next argument why this is all a joke. All the current AI tools have no context of what they have created. The output either has small errors, which doesn't make sense, or the output is flawless but has no spirit. Think about a very smart person, or the smartest person ever, but he or she has no taste buds or smell. Suppose this person will work as a cook and will learn everything about cooking, the process, the ingredients, and all the secrets to make a delicious meal. If you ask this person to make a very specific meal, he or she will try to create the meal for you based on what he or she knows. As there is no context of taste and smell, the meal might look promising at first sight. But once you start eating, you notice it is not as good as it looked. In best case, you have asked for a meal that worked very well and would be delicious, but it can never be extraordinary. If you can't taste or smell the ingredients, you don't have any context of what you're doing. So by definition, your cooking will always be inferior. In my opinion, the current AI tools are nothing else than a robot who has been trained to make any kind of pizza on demand. Each pizza will look different and unique. Some will be delicious, some will look amazing, and some will be just garbage. But at the end, it will always be a pizza. Which brings me to my last argument why this is all a joke. Everything the AI generates is derivative work. Nothing is original. It is a variation of something that has existed before. The AI can only make pizza variations. It cannot come up with calzone by itself, unless of course someone teaches it. Well, I might have oversimplified with the pizza example, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say here. In a sense, the AI is the perfect copy artist who can copy and mix original work from others, which also makes the AI almost unethical. You can maybe argue that we as humans also do copy from others. But it's in our nature that at some point we evolve in adding our personal touch to what we create. Which, by the way, will never happen with the current AI tools for the reasons I explained earlier. I'm pretty sure that this will change in the far future, but for now, the AI tools are a complete joke.